I bought a second-class train ticket and left for Mumbai with no degree, no job, and no backup, except burning desire to define my own path. आखिर में किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने की साजिश में लग जाती है. My dear friends, in Mumbai, I began learning to short and polish diamonds. Each stone I polished taught me patience, precision, and perseverance. My first deal with a Japanese buyer earned me rupees 10,000 in a commission. The money never mattered. The moment did. Because that was the moment when I realized that my beliefs would have to always outpace my doubts. And that is the truth about entrepreneurship. It never begins with a grand vision. It begins with a spark of convictions. It begins with the courage to act, even when the future is uncertain. And it begins with the willingness to dream alone and then walk alone before others join the path. क्योंकि सपने वो नहीं जो नींद में आते हैं, सपने वो है जो नींद उड़ा देते हैं. Just as I was settling down in Mumbai, I was called back to Ahmedabad to help my brother to run his PVC film factory. It was 1981 and I was just turned 19. Managing a factory at this young age taught me what no textbook could. It taught me the resilience needed to manage daily operational challenges. I got exposed to the complexities of managing people, especially factory workers. And I learned the challenges of the license Raj, where just a few companies controlled the landscape and did not want any change. Reflecting back, all of these experiences proved to be invaluable for me, as the most significant decade of India's transformations was just about to get started. And this in turn gave me the platform for transformations that was to reshape my thinking forever. मुन्ना भाई फिल्म की सबसे गहरी बातों में से एक ये थी कि बापू ने कहा था बदलाव लाना है तो सोच बदलनी होगी. In 1985, Sri Rajiv Gandhi, then the Prime Minister of our country, began liberalizing our economy by easing import licensing norms. This was a quite but significant reform. It was as if an economic pressure valve had opened up. We moved fast, becoming early importers of polymers and laying the foundations for our trading house. I was 23. Then came 1991 and India faced one of the darkest ever, with just 10 days of foreign exchange reserves left. Under the decisive leadership of the then Prime Minister, Shri P.V. Narasimha Rao, and Finance Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, India launched a historic economic reset. 3 words define it: devaluations, deregulations, and globalizations. This marked the fall of many major established corporates who had the protection of license Raj. But for us, first generation entrepreneurs, it was the spark of reinventions we had been waiting for. We immediately established a global trading business, which in just 2 years went on to become India's largest trading house. This year was 1993, and I had already turned 31. Progress is never linear, and the biggest opportunity almost always emerge on the other side of the hurricanes. जहां सबने तूफान देखा, वहां कुछ ने अपनी नाव निकाली और समंदर पार कर लिया. Because in moments when others back off in fear, it is those with courage that step forward and build the bridge to the future. This belief in the future would become the operating DNA of the Adani Group. It was this spirit that carried us into 1995. Adani Exports, which you know as Adani Enterprise, went public. The listing came at an extraordinary 14 times premium. I was 33. On paper, it was a moment of a great validation. But within me, it also raised a deeper question.